Hello everyone and welcome back to Sly Cooper and Thievius Racconus.
Hello people.
This time around we're going to go into the next part of this episode, which means defying the laws of normal thinking. When I remember that you actually have to hit the rockets, of course.
Boom. That was the most underwhelming firework ever.
I've calculated the trajectory of these.
Well, the panicking wasn't. If you remember from the intro sequence, the nobles didn't like him.
Before they explode.
What about that other 1%?
Yeah, basically. But I think it also was because his fireworks weren't the most exciting.
Nice.
Yeah, but it's still, I mean, I expect an explosion in a video game.
Of the Panda King's treasure keys.
Right on. I'll steal them in no time.
Explosions aren't the thing Sly Cooper is famous for. So anyways, do you want to race on ice?
Maybe I do. Cross right there.
That was a perfect drop, really. There was a perfect dive attack. What are you talking about?
Cool hat he's wearing.
Murray, what are you doing down there?
Well, I'm minding my post.
So,
I noticed the
yeah.
snow cone stand, and I think to myself,
It's time for racing again.
gotta keep your
Hooray.
energy up. So I hurry over here, and then all of a sudden, monkeys are everywhere, bugging me to race them 3 times around this track for a...
Man, I hate it when that happens.
Yeah, you know, just standing around in my on my local food store and just a monkeys appear and want to race me.
Steer with the left stick.
Exactly.
Press square to use any nitro boosts you collect. Keep clear of those icy patches.
Those damn monkeys.
Oh man, icy patches.
Fly, but trust me, I got this under control.
So yeah, welcome back to Racing with Murray. This race is slightly harder, mainly because of the not because of the cars or your enemies or the other cars, the other drivers. That's what it's called. God damn it. But not so much because of the drivers, because they're still somewhat they're about the same as before. But actually, the difficulty this time comes from the track itself. As you can see, there are ice.
Yeah, it's pretty twisty.
Yeah, it's some of the curves here have ice on them, which means that you will have to deal with ice physics. However, there are far and in between. It's not like there's ice physics. There's ice all over the place, and generally it won't be a problem. So I actually don't really have a problem, I guess. I usually have, and in fact, I actually did this on my first try this time around.
Nice.
I did actually kind of want to show up what happens when you lose against the monkeys, because then he says like, oh no, I lost because I couldn't get used to the other side of the road.
I love it how the monkeys are driving what is apparently a combination train engine and pagoda.
Well, you know, those Chinese people, they don't know about superior technology. They do, however, know about putting spikes on their wheels, which, you know, means that they won't get affected by the ice at all.
Yeah, of course. I mean, everybody knows that spikes on wheels are something people totally do.
Isn't it though? I mean, there are better ways of doing it, but doesn't they
Yeah, of
do
course
that
there
in
isn't.
like?
I mean, they tried it once, even in Top Gear, and the entire wheel came off. The wheel with a spike, not the opponent's, so to speak, wheel. It was embarrassing.
The point is, don't use spikes on your wheels. Use actual what's it called? Dubbed wheels? I don't remember what it's called. I only know the Swedish name.
What do you need?
You know, snow wheels.
Oh yeah, snow tires. They do have spikes in them.
Yeah, but not like giant.
Yeah,
spikes.
but they are on the tire tread itself,
Yeah.
not on the side.
So so it's time for shooting again. Also, shut up, Bentley. Hope you like Hope you like me pushing forward on the right analog stick all the time again.
That seems like a deep and complex strategy.
It's a deep strategy. I promise you. No, I used to it because I can't be bothered. Also panicking close again. I will say, like, actually, panicking is probably the nicest guy to his, you know, to his
He
gang.
doesn't seem to abuse his employees.
No, he doesn't call them like idiots like Raleigh did.
But he generally seems like a professional, in a way. Like, there's an intruder in our facility. We need to kill him not because we're evil dicks, but because that is what would protect our interests.
Yeah, totally. You know, he wants to create a giant... He wants to pretty much blow up the world using his fireworks because some nobles didn't like his fireworks.
Okay, now that is slightly less noble.
It's justice, I believe they call it, in some areas of the world. But it's not
So
very
this
good.
is a vehicle segment on a nice world, and just before you did an escort mission.
Yes.
And yet they both seem fairly enjoyable.
It's... Yeah, again, it's not like we're flying around all over the place.
It just proves that it's not what you do, it's how you do it.
Exactly. Also, I don't know what happened with those enemies over there. They're supposed to be shooting at me, but for some reason they didn't do it in the first when I appeared around the corner.
Do you have to kill more crabs now?
Also, the worst level design in the entire game, right here.
Well, that just seemed unnecessary.
I don't know why they did that. So, next time on Sly Cooper and Thievius Racconus, we will be finishing off China. See you then.